On the 9th of July 2011, South Sudan became the world's newest state. A few months later, they became FIFA's 209th member association. And on the 10th of July 2012, a year and a day after declaring independence, the South Sudan national football team played their first official match, a 2-2 draw in a friendly against neighbouring Uganda, at home in the capital, Juba.
The time has come to show the world that we're a new country, a country which has the potential to improve and develop. We need to unlock all of our potential in order to progress and reach our goals. We need to look to the future, because football and other sports are good ways through which we can win people's hearts. That's an objective that can't be achieved through politics.
I represent our country. I'm proud to represent the people of South Sudan, regardless of their religion or background. I'm proud to represent my father and mother, to represent my nation. It's a special feeling. In some ways, we're like soldiers. In the past, we carried weapons to liberate our country. And now, I'm wearing football boots to represent my country. I have pride in my heart.
We recently travelled to Uganda for the CECAFA Senior Challenge Cup, the Eastern Central African Regional Championship, where the South Sudanese were making their competitive debut.
I would like to send a message to the people of South Sudan. Through our participation here, many people throughout Africa and around the world now know there's a new country called South Sudan. By playing in this tournament over the past week or so, the team, led by Coach Zoran, have achieved something. We've drawn the attention of the world to the fact that South Sudan is a nation, and we have a football team.
Drawn in a group alongside hosts Uganda as well as Ethiopia and Kenya, the tournament was always going to be a challenging one for South Sudan. Things were made worse following the suspension of the president of the Football Association, and administrative issues meant some players weren't released by their clubs, while others only arrived midway through the tournament. Some of those who did make the squad had to visit a local Kampala market in order to buy football boots. It was perhaps no surprise that South Sudan lost all 3 of their games.
It's true that as players we had some difficulties during this competition because we didn't prepare for it appropriately. Good and proper preparation for tournaments is very important in order to do well, and therefore attract more support to the team. We didn't prepare well enough because of the well-publicised problems in South Sudan, but this is quite normal. There are problems in every family.
However, there were some positives. The Bright Stars' results weren't as one-sided as they might have been. A credit to their Serbian head coach, Zoran Djordjevic. But for things to improve in the future, a great deal of work needs to be done back home.
I think the development of football is very important for South Sudan. The country has just emerged from war, and now is a great opportunity for us to launch a proper domestic football league. Football is a good way for us to represent our country and to make it known internationally. Of course, we face problems, and I'm sure it won't be easy, but it's always a great honour to play for the national team.
What we really need in South Sudan is to attract investors to the world of football, so we can improve our facilities. We need investment in our clubs and in youth academies. I believe that we really have a great deal of potential, and there are many talented players in South Sudan. So we have to set up the requisite conditions to help them thrive in the future.
The South Sudan national football team has made huge strides in the country's 18 months of existence. For these players, there's a mixture of realism and optimism when it comes to the future of the squad.
I think both the officials and players have to work hard in order to improve. Next year, we have to start preparing the team as early as possible so we can perform well in competitive games. Our fans are expecting a lot from us.
We've gained a great deal of experience because of this tournament. The players here had the opportunity to play 2 or 3 games and have learned a lot. But we know that's not enough. We need to participate in more competitions and play more games. And, God willing, I hope that we'll improve in the near future.